We're going to learn more about razor clams with shellfish technician Liz Lewis on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Friday, December 9th, 2016. I'm Sarah Mannel. Liz, so great to talk to you this morning. We're going to be talking about razor clams today.
Yeah, razor clams.
It's so funny. I didn't really know a lot about razor clams until just recently. They are a little different. They almost look like crab legs or something.
They are. And you know what? I think a lot of people don't know about razor clams, and that's what's so sad. That's why I wanted to talk about them today. We're trying to get more recreational shellfishers interested in razor clams. And they are kind of funky. They're long and slender like an old-fashioned razor. Very, very cool animals.
Yeah. What do they taste like, Liz?
So, I mean, that's I guess it's hard to describe. I think they taste a lot like quahogs.
Okay.
I think a lot of people would say that they don't. Some people say, oh, they're a little gamier. But you know what? I think they're equally delicious. The really important part is cooking them right. You can't cook them for very long because then they get really tough, and then I think people can't overcome the texture of it. So just cooking them really quick, they taste just like all the other shellfish, I guess.
Love it.
Basically
a vehicle for butter, maybe.
Yes. So they are really delicious. You just got to cook them really quick.
Okay, and so how do you cook them? Do you steam them? Do you bake them?
So I put them in a pan and I saute them with a little bit of olive oil and butter, and put some garlic in there, maybe a little parsley, and really just you put the lid on the saute pan, and it's really maybe like 60 seconds. I'm talking that quick.
Oh.
And then just they open up a little bit, and they're perfect. Maybe a little white wine in there too, but they're absolutely perfect.
That sounds delicious, very easy and very quick. I mean, we're talking about a nutritious, quick meal. You know, make a little pasta, throw that in the pasta, you're good to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, where can recreational shellfishers go to find razor clams?
So there's a huge set of them in Barnstable Harbor right now. So when you're down at Scudder Lane getting your oysters, you know, maybe it's getting a little thin this time of year before we open up the new section, or you're going down there to get steamers, there's a huge set of razor clams. I'm talking really dense. I went down there on my day off because I can't get enough of shellfish. I love them. And I was down there salting for them. And I brought my friends from Vermont, and it is probably the most exciting shellfishing you can do.
Oh, yeah.
You make a salt solution, you put it down the hole, and they literally jump out.
You're kidding.
And they'll swim away. You have to catch them. So it's fun for kids, too. But there's just a huge set of them in Barnstable Harbor. So go right down to Scudder Lane, and you can get them with all your other shellfish.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun, and something that, kind of a different technique to be used, which is very exciting. Now, I want to talk a little bit about some plans. So this is something that people maybe haven't picked up on yet. So not only do you want to encourage people to get recreational shellfishers to get them, but you're actually maybe taking steps here to open this up to some commercial shellfishers.
Yeah, so the middle section of the harbor has historically been reserved for recreational shellfishers. There's so many places that commercial guys can get to with their boats and everything. So we try to save portions of the harbor for recreational shellfishers so they have access and a little plot squared away for them. But there are so many razor clams out there right now. We've opened up that middle section to commercial shellfishers, at least for a short period of time, because we're seeing them die off. They only live 7 to 8 years. And there's a lot of environmental factors that go into it too. Like the summer was really hot, so some of them were dying off. We don't know what the winter's going to be like. And they're really a profitable species right now. So we want commercial guys to be able to get out there and to make some money off of them, because there's not a lot of interest from recreational shellfishers. So we're hoping to open up a portion of Barnstable Harbor for a longer period of time, so commercial guys have more time to work that area. There's still just so many razor clams out there. So we want someone to use it before they die off.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want that to go to waste. If someone is out there and they're thinking, I would love to start going after these razor clams recreationally, and they're not quite sure how to do it, you guys are even thinking about offering classes to help individuals learn this technique.
Yes, definitely. So we're going to be posting at the landings today our schedule for classes, and you'll see it up on our website on the town of Barnstable shortly, Natural Resources. We're going to be holding 3 classes the beginning of January at Scudder Lane. So January 4th, January 7th, and January 8th. We'll do a little class, a demonstration. So we do salting for razor clams here. We have some really cool kits that we picked up. You can just get them at Home Depot. I think they're actually for spraying weeds out of your driveway or something like that.
Interesting.
So there's these little pump kits, and we just pour a bunch of salts in there. We get some ocean water and stir it up. And so we'll take a group, anyone that wants to come with us, down to Scudder Lane. We'll look for some of those large holes, and then you pour that, you put that salt solution down the hole, and they jump out. So we'll talk about technique, how to find them, how to get them so you don't crack them, so they preserve a little better. And we'll even have some recipes on how to cook them up, because that's important too.
It is important, and love learning new skills, love learning about new and different types of shellfish that maybe we weren't familiar with before. If you're going to take a class, say in January that you're offering, do you have to have your shellfishing permit to participate?
So for the cohogging classes that we do in the summer with the kids, we don't require a permit. This one we are going to require that you have a permit. But you know what? Just get your friend. You can just come on down. You can come on down and learn about them. And if you want to take them home, you just need your shellfishing permit. But if you want to come down, you want to try it out, maybe someone else will let you put it on their license. So no worries. Either or.
Yeah, but we all know, Liz, everyone really needs to have their own shellfishing permit. Right?
That's true, because there is a shellfish craze in this town, and everyone wants their own peck. So get your shellfishing permit.
Let me ask you this, Liz. Has Scudder Lane been as busy? I know when you just opened oyster season not too long ago, it was a madhouse over there every Wednesday and Saturday. How's the pace? Is it still pretty steady?
So it's slowed down, I'd say, the last couple of weeks. I think as the temperature's changing a little bit, we're getting some of these really windy days. It's keeping some people home, and the tides haven't been that great. It's been getting dark, and you can't really work the tide. Slowed down a bit. We're also running a little low on the single oysters, so there's just going to be a little low. But pending water testing, December 17th, Saturday, up around the bend, Cat's Pasture is going to open, and it's going to be like opening day again. So the zoo will be back. The big party will be back.
Oh, can't wait.
There'll be plenty of oysters to go around.
Yum. Can't wait.